And years after a deadly police shooting, the lieutenant goes to court. What was revealed in the courtroom today? Good evening. I'm Christine Johnson. Some new information in the NYPD disciplinary trial of a lieutenant who fatally shot a man during a traffic stop in 2019. Last year, the Civilian Complaint Review Board substantiated fireable charges against this lieutenant, and the long-awaited proceeding began today as Lisa Rozner was in the courtroom.
Out the car! Get out the car! Tuesday, police wore body camera of a tense traffic stop that led to the fatal shooting of civilian Alan Feliz in the Bronx was replayed repeatedly. It's the focus of the NYPD's disciplinary trial against then-Sergeant Jonathan Rivera, since promoted to lieutenant. In October 2019, Feliz, a driver, was pulled over by then-Officer Edward Barrett, who thought he was not wearing a seatbelt. Turned out he was, but Barrett asked him to get out of the car, and when he ran his ID alongside then-Officer Michelle Almanzar and Lieutenant Rivera, they discovered warrants for his arrest. In court, all three members of the NYPD testified Feliz jumped back into the car to try to drive away.
These officers are literally using the excuse that it was okay for them to beat, tase, and murder Alan Feliz because of spitting and littering tickets.
Lieutenant Rivera testified he gave several commands and then tased Feliz from the passenger side of the car, but that didn't subdue him. With one door still open and the two officers next to it, he said in court he was concerned serious physical injury or death could occur if Feliz put it in drive and moved the vehicle. That's when he fatally shot Feliz in the chest. When the Civilian Complaint Review Board attorney asked, "Did you intend to shoot to kill?" he answered no, to stop the force.
And his excuse is his partners were at risk. That is a lie.
Feliz, a father of a 6-month-old at the time, was on federal parole, and investigators later found drugs in his pocket and traces of meth in his system.
You have a portrait of someone who was killed because they had warrants and disobeyed police.
Como un príncipe y se sienta en el juzgado.
Feliz's mother asking that Rivera is fired. Advocates alongside her allege this is the result of racial profiling. The CCRB ruled in 2023 that Rivera's use of force was improper, which an expert witness spoke to in court.
Mr. Feliz put our officers in a very difficult position. You know, if he just complied, there would have been no issues.
A rep for the mayor's office referred us to the NYPD, and a rep for the NYPD said once this trial is over, a recommendation will be made to the police commissioner, and his decision will then be made public.
The trial resumes 9:30 Wednesday morning with another witness. Outside One Police Plaza, Lisa Rozner, CBS News, New York.